Sun's in our eyes and there's a bit of mist and low cloud, so we love it when you just point out where they're coming from, give us a wave, point to where they are, give them a shout and a cheer, and of course at the end of all the acts we won very much, lots of audience participation, lots of Mexican waves going on up and down the fly line, and we will give the boys a good send-off because they are always looking out of the cockpits as well and doing their very best to well, really, make sure that they aren't sending. I see aircraft now coming from the... Thank you very much. I've just seen my first spotter down on the beach coming in from the left-hand side. Please welcome the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight.
Good afternoon, Eastbourne. As I've already been introduced, I'm Flight Sergeant Liam Osmond, and I'm delighted to introduce to you the Royal Air Force Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. This year is our 66th year, having been formed officially in 1957, and our fleet of World War II aircraft are preserved in flying condition as a living tribute to the 120,000 men and women who gave their lives in the service of the RAF. Each of the BDMF aircraft has its own unique history, but each aircraft also wears a colour scheme which commemorates a particular battle, campaign, individual unit or aircrew with stories of inspirational human endeavour, courage and fortitude. So as we said, the aircraft are approaching from your left, and I'm going to keep quiet now, give you a moment to appreciate the roar of these iconic engines as they make their initial approach to the display here today. An absolutely beautiful sight, and one that I hope will stay with you for long after this display. As you've seen, today's display will comprise of the Lancaster, the Hurricane and the Spitfire. All based in RAF Coningsby in Lincolnshire since 1976, we are a regular flying squadron of the Royal Air Force. We have a very small but dedicated team of RAF regulars, reserves and civil servants who are all involved in making these displays possible. We have roles ranging from aircraft engineers and pilots to operations, admin, public relations and training personnel who all work behind the scenes. We are a living memorial to those that served, honouring and promoting the courage and bravery of those that came before us. However, we also proudly give our support and inspiration to the future generations and to support several STEM initiatives through virtual reality and simulator experiences. The Battle of Britain aircraft attend over 900 events with displays and fly passes, meaning we appear in front of millions every summer. We support events from village fetes to state occasions and travel to all corners of the United Kingdom, as well as occasional visits overseas. So the aircraft we have displaying to you today are Spitfire AB910, Hurricane DZ865 and Lancaster PA474.
Oh yeah, well, it's a couple Spitfires.
Spitfire AB910 is a Mark 5B with an incredible 143 operational missions to her name, including sorties over D-Day. She proudly wears the D-Day markings of 64 Squadron aircraft BM327, flown by Flight Lieutenant Tony Cooper, one of the flight commanders on 64 Squadron in 1944.
As well as her involvement in D-Day, AB also flew 4 sorties in August 1942 during the fierce aerial battles of Operation Jubilee in the F-Bay. AB910 also famously flew the first unauthorised Spitfire passenger. Margaret Wharton was weighing the tail down, as was the practice, whilst taxiing the aircraft for takeoff, and the pilot unknowingly got airborne with Margaret still sat on the tail. Amazingly, Margaret managed to hang on, and the pilot safely landed the aircraft. Neither Margaret, the pilot, or the aircraft were harmed. Post-war, AB flew as an air racer for 6 years before being returned to the Vickers Armstrong for refurbishment in 1953. After this, it was displayed regularly by the renowned Spitfire test pilot Jeffrey Quill.
It donated to be the United in 1965. Special Hurricane now, Hurricane PZ865, was the last Hurricane to be built, rolling off the Hawker production line at Langley in July 1944, with the inscription, "The last of the many," on her port and starboard side.
White one? There.
observed the last Hurricane built, Hawkers purchased the aircraft back from the Air Ministry and kept it in storage in Langley. In 1950, PZ-865 was entered into the King's Cup Air Race by Her Royal Highness Princess Margaret. Flown by Group Captain Peter Townsend, it achieved second place. During the 1960s, PZ was returned to its wartime camouflage scheme and made numerous display appearances, often in the hands of the famous fighter pilot, test pilot Bill Bedford. It also appeared in the film The Battle of Britain. March 1972, after a complete overhaul, PZ-865 was flown to Coltishall and presented by Hawker Siddeley to the BBMF. PZ-865 currently appears in all-black night fighter colour scheme, replicating Hurricane Mark II Charlie DE634. That was coded ZYV at 247.
Damn, I hate to tell you this, if you look at the right-hand side, boys and girls, I see the bomber with a fighter on its tail.
Indeed, as a special commemoration of the 80th anniversary year of the Shambusters raid, we are delighted to present a unique formation. Lancaster PA-474 is joined by her modern-day counterpart, the Eurofighter Typhoon, as she completes the display for you today. Enjoy the opportunity to capture the new and the old as they conduct a series of graceful passes prior to the Typhoon commencing its high-performance solo display. The Avro Lancaster PA-474 is only one of two of these iconic four-engine heavy bombers still airworthy, out of nearly 7,400 that were built. She is a flying memorial to those who served in our Bomber Command and those who tragically lost their lives. PA-474 was built at the Vickers Armstrong Rawson factory at Hayward in 1945 at the end of the war and did not see any operational service. The aircraft joined the BBMF in 1973, making this the 50th year with us. PA-474 was officially adopted by the City of Lincoln in 1975 and permission was granted for the aircraft to display the coat of arms and the name of the city on its nose. 474 is currently painted on its port side as Lancaster Whiskey 5005 ARL to leader, with nose art depicting a kangaroo in miner's boots playing the bagpipes, representing the mixed nationalities of its crew at the time. On the starboard side, GA 474 wears the 50 Squadron code letters VNT, which were the code letters of the aircraft in which Flying Officer Dougie Milliken flew 27 of the 35 operations on his tour with 50 Squadron. He was the grandfather to former OC BBMS Danny Milliken, and we're very proud to have Lancaster GA 474 based on his signature at the very heart of bomber captain. BBMS.official. You can also visit our PR team who are here at the show today, and they can offer any answers to your questions. And indeed, let's commemorate now, because coming up very shortly the two aircraft will break, and I'm sure that Brighty will be relieved to get the throttles going. It's of course two extremes of the power and performance range of these two amazing aircraft. But before the Lancaster departs, let us recall the 55,000 men who wounded, injured, lost their lives, and of course all the young men of the Battle of Britain itself and the fighter pilots. Stand by for the break. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been to the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, and that we hope that you've enjoyed our display here in Eastbourne for you today. We leave you with one final thought, and that is of the flight's motto. Right, left, right, we go again. Thank you very much, Ian Osman there. What a unique flight last that was, what a great opportunity. And you notice the cruise break there was bombers, not fighters. Of course, that is the remarkable thing that the Typhoon will now demonstrate. Its amazing swing roll capability on this perfect day as it actually eats up the sky in front of us. The stats are phenomenal. Breaks off, of course, to 35,000 feet, the max 1.5 in just 2.5 minutes. Extreme G-force limits of +9 to -3, a max altitude almost 60,000 feet. Squadron from Royal Air Force Colony. Stand back and be amazed. And look carefully as this aircraft goes past you, particularly the underside with the 13 hard points that carry a massive range of capable armament. A huge, huge impact on any enemy force. But it's those two Eurojet EJ200 reheated turbofans that give you that 20,000. Capable of extremely high speed runs, but we limit him here. We've got a speed limit, around the seaside, 600 miles an hour, otherwise you just wouldn't be able to stand it, and here it is. First all day we have to do complete displays. Matt's Brighty completely in his element here, of course, but
He's got plenty of other activities and roles as well, although a fantastic career behind him. He is, of course, an operational pilot on occasions because he is part of the QRA alert system, of course, and that is the system that protects our UK sovereign airspace. But he's busy enough in his day job of being an instructor on this remarkable aircraft. Up the top of the wings there, it's just showing you how much moisture is in the air, but also showing how much pressure he's putting the jet under it. He's putting up to 9 G to get around this tight zone. Adding a few rolls to the half Cuban. Coming straight at you, there again. Just pulling up a bit of G. Oh, marvellous, some sort of photography going on here. He's helped enormously by a full-body G-suit to help him to get through this. And of course, up the front end, it's a pretty comfortable office that he's working in there. Not at all being disturbed by the amount of noise he's making around the seafront. Lovely slow roll coming up. Displaying the immense performance and manoeuvrability, of course, coupled with the weapon capabilities. It's a clear choice of replacement for the old Tornado F3 and GR4s. Extremely competent swing roll combat platform, able to conduct both air-to-air and air-to-surface missions. Designated DFGR4. It's also very engineer-friendly, readily serviceable and easily loaded with munitions. Coming in now, Bright has pulled the stick back, he's slowed the jet right down, and this is a very strange position to be in. Of course, he has that little computer on board, and if you've got your long-range telescopic lenses, then look at the little canards that are working overtime there to ensure the jet stays absolutely stable. They're flying at that amazing low speed, around 130, 140 knots. So it sure means put those wings back on. Building up the speed now, the jet coming back again for another 600 miles an hour. And what is remarkable about this, just look at the small radius of turn, a full 360-degree turn in a very, very small area. Repositioning the jet now to give you a superb top-side view. Wonderful stuff, often described by the pilots as carefree flying. You can just see how comfortable, you can almost feel how much he's enjoying displaying this jet. Got so much on the helping side, a lot of situational awareness. And there's even another little digital lady on board, often referred to as Barking Betty, just giving him a little heads up on any information he extraordinary turn, of course, made famous by John Terry, a legendary pilot back in the early 70s. Also a fighter manoeuvre trained regularly where you feint to go in one direction but actually turn in the other. And that's outstanding performance. Grateful thanks to Flight Lieutenant Matt Brighty, WWII from 29 Squadron, Royal Air Force Point. Well, that's a pretty punchy way to start any air.